Yeah, just egg and cheese.
Y'all still drink a lot of milk? What do y'all eat cereal with?
That's only
water.
I was about to say the only time. Yeah,
It tastes the same.
I was about to say water tastes the same as regular
What,
milk.
It tastes the
Chata?
same. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I was about to say the only time I drink milk or consume milk is when I eat cereal. I'll sometimes.
I haven't
eat
eaten cereal in like over a year,
At
bro.
night, like I had some frosted flakes in my house. I just seen some frosted flake strawberry milkshake flavor. That shit's like fire too.
Yeah, cereal is cool too, but I don't really be fucking with the milk either. All that dairy
You
shit.
actually know Javi actually eats his cereal with water, dog.
What's the top 3 cereals?
Isn't that sick?
What's top 3 cereals all time?
Wait, you can't just gloss over that. No way.
Everyone has their different tastes.
Exactly. See, he's not judgmental because you already know. That's not crazy.
I be doing that too sometimes.
No, you don't.
2% milk is basically water.
No, but you don't. But it's still milk. It's white.
You really be putting water in your cereal, Javi?
Yeah. It's the same shit,
Like, it's
bro.
not a bit, bro. It's that he actually does.
I thought it was a bit.
No.
Are you just playing along? Nah, bro. I really does this shit out here. Like,
Why?
He's just
I don't
too
know.
poor to afford milk.
I just don't fuck with milk.
No,
Milk-
yeah,
milk-
I was about to say, that's why
Milk
I'm
always
He's
fuck up my
poor.
stomach.
So
Milk
then,
always-
so then you don't eat cereal, or you
Yeah.
eat, or you eat
Pick
dry,
something
or you
else,
eat
bro.
it
Nah,
dry.
Eat some
because-
oats. So you can make oats with
Oatmeal.
water.
Yeah, oatmeal. Oatmeal smacks.
Oatmeal's not tough either. I tried oatmeal.
Oatmeal's good.
You gotta put some sugar.
Oh no. Oh, oatmeal. Yeah. I thought you meant like oat milk, but nah.
No, oatmeal.
Oatmeal's
No,
cool.
no.
Oatmeal's cool. Oatmeal's cool for sure.
So you don't like the taste of milk? Do you like chocolate milk?
Nah, I don't.
Do you like?
I just
ice
don't
cream?
like ice cream's alright, but like the dairy shit's not that tough for me. Like I
It
really,
do be fucking me up. But
I don't ever care. Like my stomach be fucked up.
You don't
after I
like
eat too much
milkshakes?
dairy.
you don't like milkshakes?
I won't say I don't like them, but it's just not in me to like.
Damn, yeah, I definitely.
I'm not-
ever
I'm, like,
thought-
not going
I thought
out-
You guys were joking.
Oh no, I'm just not going out the way to eat dairy food.
So what cereals do you eat with the so-called
It's
water?
gotta be something like cinnamon toast
no,
crunch, something that really leaves the flavor behind.
I can't even
'Cause then,
imagine.
alright,
eating cinnamon
do you
toast
honey
crunch.
oats.
Honey bunches and oats.
Yeah.
With water.
Yeah.
Yo, this is like this
Criminal,
can't be real.
this is
This can't be
criminal.
real.
No, but like,
That's so gross.
all right,
That is
alright.
even
Real
if it's water
question.
that's dry.
Real question though, like, what do you do when you finish the cereal? Do you drink the water?
I just throw that shit away.
Because if it was milk, you would drink it. You'd be like, this is yummy. But that's
No.
water.
Milk.
That's
I
disgusting.
mean, I
At
was
least sip a little bit.
I was a real milk drinker like back in the day.
I got a baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta.
even a teenager, I was drinking milk. But like
Oh my god.
once I started realizing like that shit just was fucking up my stomach. Like I ate a bowl of cereal and then like 3 minutes later, I got to take a mean ass shit. I'm like, bro.
So you're lactose intolerant.
I don't
Have
know.
you ever tried lactate?
Not fully
You ever tried
diagnosed.
lactate? If you drink, yeah, I mean you don't gotta be diagnosed. If you drink milk and that shit make you have to take shit every time, then you're lactose intolerant.
But alright, I have a theory upon this because I was talking to someone about this. They're like,
I'm lactose intolerant.
nah, but like, whenever I drink milk, I go shit like immediately. And then typically, let me be honest with you,
You
when
think
I
you can
eat,
be lactose intolerant?
when I
And
eat,
it'd be like, psh, like not like always, but like it'd be like.
this is
coming out.
another topic that, like, bro, I haven't had a hard shit, and I don't remember how long.
Your diet's bad.
It's all your drugs, bro. Your shit's supposed to be
Your diet's
solid.
bad.
I shit a lot though, so it's fine.
No, it's-
What's the difference? That
You're
it comes
gonna-
out
yeah,
soft.
That's how, like, I mean, no funny shit. 'Cause I'd be on that same. Sometimes I'd be on some bad stomach shit, but
Bro, I
that's
just-
what leads to like when you're older, like hemorrhoids, and have to get a camera stuck up your ass and all that bullshit.
Mhm.
it gets
Colonoscopy.
dope. I would never do any of that. I'd die before any of that.
Yeah, I know, but you never know. Until that shit happens, they're like, yeah, you might like you got anal
You'll
cancer.
die
But
before
like,
you
why?
get
Just because
basic
I mean, I
healthcare
feel like I
needs.
shit
Do you y'all wipe your
regular.
ass? Y'all wipe your ass?
Yeah, I wipe my ass. But like,
good. I'm just making
I do
sure
my shit
y'all
with
do
baby
our
wipes.
normal
Yeah,
shit.
no, we're good. We're good here.
We're good.
I like.
Good. Check that out.
The water
You guys-
over
you
the
guys can
water with
stay.
cereal was out of the park. but,
Y'all
like,
can stay.
That's cool.
What do you mean? You've had people that don't wipe their ass in here?
I was hoping you'd say no or something.
Uh,
No, but okay, my bad though.
I forgot what I was saying.
Me too, a little bit.
Oh no, I haven't had a regular
About your bad
shit.
diet.
Yeah,
I haven't had a
that's
regular
true.
shit.
That's your diet. Like I don't.
Every time I take a shit, which is like 3
Well, I guarantee your lactose.
3 to like 7 times a day.
You
no, but
I do fried foods.
So when I eat anything, bro, I could eat I eat a salad. I shit.
If you eat
worse than anything.
Tell me this.
He just thinks he can't be lactose intolerant. That's what he's trying to argue.
Yo, real shit. Like this is something I did personally. So
but wait, you just lactose intolerant because you shit a little softer, bro? Like wow, whoop-de-doo.
No,
I'm gonna fuck up my whole entire.
You're probably underplaying it because like if you say you drank like a whole glass of whole milk, right? And yeah, you would probably instantly shit. But
no, I wouldn't instantly shit. I'm saying
not instantly. No, I'm saying you'd quickly shit, but then, and it wouldn't be like normal stool. It might be soft, maybe not terribly soft, but soft. But then later on, and then you continue your day, your stomach might hurt a little, or you're gonna continue shitting, like you're saying.
But my stomach don't be hurting.
Milk sometimes. I'm not saying it's just the milk. I'm just saying.
Like all I'm saying is like I shit healthily.
No, I don't believe so. If you're saying that it's
I shit all the like I
it
shit.
It should come out easy. It shouldn't be hard, but it should be.
It doesn't. Yeah, it comes out easy.
You said you were acting like that shit be like you get like liquidy shit.
I get liquidy shits every once in a while. It's not like an uncommon thing.
I don't know what we're arguing about this.
At least
I just want to say
honestly, I get a liquidy shit every time I go out and drink.
I just want to say this. And alcohol's terrible for your stomach.
I know that.
But anyways, I'm only speaking from what I've done before because I've been in bad with my stomach. If you go out of your way to really like, not even necessarily intermittent fast, but like, don't eat at night. Wake up in the morning. I don't necessarily eat breakfast. You can eat something healthy like fruits and something. Then you into like lunch and dinner time. I just eat steak, like just steak. Maybe like some asparagus or a veggie on the side.
Bro, I'm not gonna sit here and
but hear me out. If you just
fix the way I eat, bro. I'm gonna eat whatever I want.
No,
I'm just not that ride or die for dairy foods. Like fuck.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling Dan, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to have you try this. If you just ate like on some carnivoric shit, just ate meat, maybe some slight veggie, but nothing buttery, oily, and you just ate that shit all like for a whole day, maybe a day and a half, you would probably notice like, oh shit, my stomach been on some real normal shit now.
But I mean, this is normal to me.
Well, I'm just saying it's purely your diet.
It's not like it fucks me. I'm not saying that like my stomach is always fucked up and I'm hurting. I'm just telling you the way that the shit comes.
You ever be having irritable bowels?
No, I don't have anything.
Irritable bowels. Like when I be like a night, like even last night I had some ice cream.
This is what I'm saying. The only time my stomach will hurt is if I'm like a weekend of drinking and then I ate some fucked up shit at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that'll fuck me up where like my stomach's hurting and I'm shitting fucking water. But like on a regular day, I just don't have solid shits. They're just regular.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get.
And they're fine. They never hurt.
Trying to grasp that. I guess I'm still trying to grasp at that statement. I don't be having solid shit.
I was told
so
like at least I promise. This is dead ass. Like I told myself like about like maybe like a month and a half ago that I was gonna think about like because I don't remember how long it's been since I had a solid shit. I was gonna think from then on. Serious. I was gonna count it, and I still haven't. Had a like. So I haven't had a turd. So what's a turd? I've never had a turd.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, so that's what I'm trying to get at. That's diarrhea.
You need to go to the doctor.
Dog. So you're saying it's like it just comes out?
When was your last physical?
It doesn't just come out, man. It'll be like in parts. Maybe I just have a too tight of an asshole. Maybe you're a fag. You can allow turds to pass through because it's so fucking stretched out.
I'm trying to. So I'm okay. So then, yeah, we gotta find what the fine line is between what you perceive as a solid shit. Because if you're saying you've counted days upon days,
I'm telling you, at least a month and a half.
All right, so then
I've been counting because I genuinely had this thought like a month and a half ago.
I gotta throw out a reference. So what, soft serve ice cream?
No, that's crazy. That's like a terrible shit. Yeah, that's like.
Are you talking about you get little bunny rabbit pebbles?
Not like bunny rabbit pebbles. Like it would be like.
It's still solid.
What's a consistency I can tell you?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Like water and cereal.
Yeah. Like literally, like if it was like oats that soaked in water and those are like small little clumps. That's like a regular shit.
Regardless, it's your diet. I'm not telling you to live your life anyway.
I don't even know how to explain my shit. It's just not like a turd.
That's your diet, dog.
I deadass think that my asshole's just that tight.
True. I mean, if that's what you.
And it doesn't allow like.
I don't know what type of like.
So like breaks it up.
Flex you're trying to like. That's the craziest.
I don't know what. I literally am.
He says that, and then he looks right at the camera.
Yeah, like
bro,
hey,
I literally am flexing, bro.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that is kind of what got me intrigued.
You guys put shit up there. You guys are faggots.
You did definitely start this off by being like, "Hey, man, like not to brag or anything."
I have a tight asshole.
Oh man, I don't even want to get at that no more. Let's stop.
Yeah, fuck that.
My bad. Yo, I definitely want to get at like trying to. I was thinking about you because you were talking about Daniel. You were talking about writing jokes and shit, or continue talking about jokes, which I probably have some new shit in my.
Oh yeah.
But we should definitely get to a point because we definitely should do some stand up. Like this is purely to get to stand up.
Yeah.
We gotta write an word almost perfectly word by word.
Act.
An act. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we gotta do next. With
Hit
what
some
we
open mics, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying
develop an act.
Yeah, but I'm saying even like you were talking about doing it today. I'm on this pod, like talking about something, but we could try a little start up there. That'd be a good.
Yeah,
idea.
like we did that one time when we read jokes.
Yeah, when you were doing the Black and Mild joke on the when Andre was here and you started telling it, that shit
Yeah.
had me geeking because. Remember, like you were still saying people.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, stop saying people. You're like, no, it's supposed to be fucked up. That's what you said.
Yeah, but then there was like a second layer to the
that shit
joke.
was hilarious. But anyway,
What you got?
I definitely wrote something in the last week or two because I remember. I just don't know what it was. So let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I wrote something from the last conversation. I wrote a joke from it. All I wrote right now was G a girl, it's 33% gay. That's all I wrote. But like,
Oh yeah, that was a good premise.
that's why I was thinking about maybe starting off be like yeah, like my girl keeps asking for a threesome, and I was thinking about it until she finally referenced like she wanted another dude. That's when I had to be like, hold on. You know what I mean? And then like, the crowd started laughing. And I'd be like, that's not a threesome. Like that's called getting G. That's called you're fucking old.
Yeah.
Like some shit like that. I'm like, if that happened, dude, I'm leaving. Like I would just leave immediately. I'd probably cry. Like I had a friend tell me he G'd a girl one time. I said his wiener's too small, like some shit like that. And then I'd be like, and I kept telling him, I was like, dude, that's like there's like a 33% chance you're gay, dog. Like,
Yeah.
this is mathematically speaking. That's just what.
That is math, yeah.
Right? You believe that?
And 33% is enough to be
That'd be the final
considered
punchline.
gay.
I'd be like, dude, G'ing a girl, 2 guys, 1 girl is 33% gay. That's just.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's just a funny punchline, right?
No.
All right.
So no, it is. That was hilarious when we talked. It's not funny to me anymore because we talked about it already.
I liked it.
We geeked. No, we were geeking about it.
Did we talk about? What do you got, Daniel?
I got about peanut allergies.
Yeah.
Like when it first started, because it's like hereditary, right? Like it's in your genes or whatever. Like a peanut allergy. Why did they ever like accommodate for it? Like if they just let the people with peanut allergies die, then there'd be no peanut allergies now.
You know, that's funny. That came from your brain.
Yeah.
Louis C.K., you know who he is?
Yeah.
He has that joke.
For real?
Yeah, on one of his like specials in like 2013 or 12.
Damn.
I swear to God, that's funny as shit that you thought about.
But
because
like,
he literally talks about peanut allergies, and he's like, "Got the tape." They'll be like,
but then you can apply that to everything else.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like anything else that's like hereditary. Why did we stop it? You let them die. Yeah.
There's so many angles to go on to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Concept. I swear, right as you said it, made me think because I reference that joke a lot to people. Like,
Cut it,
they'll talk
then.
about like Louis C.K. had a joke. He's talking about that. And he's like, yeah, like just they have a little table at an elementary school. Like it's just like no peanut table.
Yeah. Put a peanut on
He's
there.
like, yeah, just cut it off. He's like, just get it over with, right?
You might as well.
Like a plague. Like and he was like talking about that. He was really funny. Like
I haven't seen that.
Louis C.K. is one of the goats, bro. When it comes to
Yeah, I'm hip.
like I guess concepts like that, and then just going at him.
Alright, damn, never mind.
He'd be on some wild shit, obviously. Jerking off in front of women. Shout out Louis C.K. though. That's a goat. Appreciate
Wait,
that.
did I talk about Jeffrey Dahmer in the last one?
Nah, I
We
just
haven't
started.
talked
Y'all
about
watch
that?
that show yet?
I've only heard about it. I watched like an episode.
I watched the first 3 episodes. It was mad gay.
Yeah, it is
and
mad
also
gay.
it was bad acting. Other than Dahmer, everyone sucked at acting. That's really what made me.
He
stop
killed
watching.
it. And
He was
I only
tough.
watched the first like episode and a half.
He was tough in the first episode.
Yeah, but
I don't even be entertaining it. People on Twitter be bullshit
Yeah.
talking about the show good.
It's
and
not-
shit.
no,
It's
it's-
all the marketing scene too, for real.
yeah,
It's really whack
Not what
for
people
real.
hype it up to be. It's
And it
good.
made like 3
it's
Dahmer
really
things in the
good.
last like 3 years. It's not really good.
It's really good.
It's solid. Like it's solid. But there's
It's a good
really,
documentary.
There's really bad acting in that show, bro. Like I remember specifically cutting it off, cause you know how he'd be picking
I
up.
don't care about the acting. I'm just trying to learn about what he did.
Yeah, well, nah, I'm watching that shit.
There's like a
bro.
15-minute infographic. That's
If,
what
if the acting's
Yeah.
so bad to the point where it sways my brain off of like following the story and being more like, damn, who the fuck is this terrible actor? Like, so you know how he'd be picking up like dudes on the side of the road and shit.
Mhm.
So by episode 4, he like does it like 3. It's like the 3rd time he's already doing it, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that part kind of blew me. And then he goes. Each time, he's like, hey, you want to get in my car? I got beer or weed or something like that. And they'll just be like, okay. And they just get in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they was really falling for it though. Like that's not based.
I
I
mean,
don't know,
yeah,
bro.
but they are.
Hey, so if I'm drunk at night and somebody, hey, yo, you trying to drink and smoke? Yeah.
No.
No.
Whoa. What type of groupie is you, bro? That's crazy. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
That's
That's all it
tight
takes.
bro.
Some
Nah, fuck
beers.
I would have been like, bro,
some
I'd
weed.
be like, nah, I wouldn't even say, I don't even know, I'd definitely say no of some nature. I
I
probably
get
wouldn't
scared.
say
Bro.
nothing.
What the fuck?
I probably wouldn't say nothing, yeah, and then like just keep my eyes open, seeing
I
what's
wouldn't
going
go
on.
to their fucking crib.
But you would get in the car.
Nah, I mean, I'd be like,
He would get in his
yeah,
car.
I don't know, I didn't think about it that much, bro.
He wouldn't
I'm
do
just
that
trying to play
me.
devil's advocate a little bit.
He wouldn't do that to me.
He wouldn't do that to me.
Jeffrey Dahmer wouldn't do that to you, bro.
Nah, I'm
You
too
get that
hard.
reference?
I'd kill him, yeah.
Don't say it. So no, you can say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Expensive Lano.
But look, listen about
From
Jeffrey Dahmer.
8475 Dove Slow Way. So no, I'm just kidding. I don't know this road.
That was your address, right?
No, I don't live on here. Say no, I live here.
All right, Jeffrey Dahmer, the serial killer, right? Is I like him. And I really,
That's already last.
Yeah,
That's already last.
I know.
promise you
I really like him, and it's because I think he's doing the Lord's work.
that.
He's killing the gays, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's just the maybe you can go like different ways with it, but it's just, I think he's doing the Lord's work.
You should literally say that.
He's doing the Lord's
No,
work.
and then be like, yeah, I don't know. You could probably go at this different ways. And then be like, but nah.
But nah,
That's
just
really
leave it as
funny.
a premise.
That's funny. You should write that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
some funny shit. I don't know. I forget where I wrote this. I think I also got this from when we were talking on the podcast, but I don't remember if I wrote this before and said like. So I wrote no Apple Pay. Like I don't like Apple Pay. I had like this big fear of like digital robbery. You know, people can go by and just swipe the money off your card.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a robber just raw dog it with a gun, you know. And then I'll just be like, hey man, I got credit cards. I don't got cash. It's 2022. Like calm down. So I think I'm all smart. I get away with it, but then he tries to take the credit cards. So I'm just gonna close my cards on my phone, dude. Like I said, it's 2022, right?
I don't get it at all.
And then he takes your phone.
Let me just read what I said.
Yeah, reread it.
No Apple Pay, fear digital robbery. Rather have a robber raw dog it with the gun. I'll just say I have credit cards. He takes the cards. I just close the cards right after. But what if he catches me and he makes? Alright, I said he catches me and he makes me just buy him shit. Now I'm in the middle of Walmart just buying shit. He's just
At
like,
gunpoint.
he's like, get a cart, and I'm just buying fucking air fryers. And I'm like,
PS5s and
I
shit.
said, no, I wrote, I'm like, could we just go to Aldi's instead? I don't know. I gotta expand on it, dude. I think I was just from a conversation I had. I swear that was when we were sitting here talking.
No, we didn't have that conversation.
Then I don't know. I really don't remember where came on. Maybe
The
I was
Apple
drunk
Pay
one night.
cards, maybe.
I thought that shit was funny.
Man, I got sent Usher bucks on the Apple card. That's too crazy.
You got what?
Usher bucks.
What were the
Is that
Usher
like-
bucks?
What is Usher bucks?
It's fake money.
Okay.
Usher was like in the strip club through like 50K.
Yeah, he was
and
throwing
Usher
fake-
bucks. It was fake money. Like, it was
It
just,
had his face on
like,
it.
yeah.
I think I've seen that video.
That was
He really
hilarious.
did that. That's crazy. Imagine seeing Usher, you be like, oh, he pulling money and shit. And he looks like $100 with like his face.
We're talking
on it.
about Usher.
Usher, like
Usher,
yeah.
Usher, yeah. This was like a video like, what, like 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
Wait, did y'all see the thing? It was at some HBCU, like Morgan State or something. They were doing like a reveal of who was gonna be, like their homecoming performer,
Uh-huh.
and like the whole.
It was like
crowd
Neo, right?
Yeah, the whole crowd was lit, and then it dropped the banner and it was Neo, and like the whole crowd just like literally like basically turned around and started walking away immediately.
Wait, what? Neo's tough.
Bro,
It
you're
was like
not in college
2010.
anymore, dog.
No, but like,
We're old and you gotta realize they're 18 and 19 year olds, so even at that,
They probably don't even know who Neo
they
is.
don't even know who Neo is.
They don't care either.
That man wears a fedora. They be like,
Neo's
what
hard.
is
Neo's
this-
bold
what is
as
this like
fuck.
1920s guy? They would realize no one wears fedoras no more, Daniel. You got to stop wearing your fedora.
I don't wear a fedora. I feel like
You
I
wore
could
fedora-
rock
You used to
one.
wear a fedora in 5th grade.
Shut
Every
the
day.
fuck up. No, I
Yes,
didn't.
you
That's
did.
crazy.
One of them gray plaid ones. You don't remember?
Then you look like a fedora type.
Yeah,
boy.
during our 5th grade like talent show thing, you did "Singing in the Rain" by Frank Sinatra.
Oh my god.
You did it in
bro.
Spanish opera style.
I think you're talking about someone else.
Yeah, Tommy. I got you. Yeah, you and Tommy. My bad.
It's easy to.
You're
mix us
basically
up.
Hispanic Tommy.
That's fucking.
Damn. I
Big
just
time.
realized we haven't been. They probably didn't catch none of Poppy's audio.
Oh, Javi has been talking in the mic.
You mind holding this, bro?
Dang, I don't have the mic no more.
It's all good. We gotta figure out this. I wanted to ask top 3 cereals. I'm sorry, I just wanted to know
Oh,
because you got Honey Bunches and Oats on your top 3, bro.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
That's like automatic. I don't want to hear that. What's your was that number 1?
That was number 1.
Oh my god.
What's number 2?
So number
We
2.
should have got cervezas. My bad. What's
I'm
number
about
2?
to go to dinner after this. I can't.
What
Number
about
2.
number 2?
I like Fruity Pebbles. That's tough too.
I can't be mad at that answer.
And then
It's like I wouldn't definitely not want that.
and then we'll do like Frosted Flakes, probably.
All that with water.
Yeah.
Hey, but
what's your top
wakala, fuck.
What's your top 3?
Number 1 would probably be Choco Krispies, which is like they're like Rice Krispies, but they sell them in El Salvador. They're like made by like a certain brand. They're called Choco Krispies.
They're like little Rice.
They're like little Rice Krispies, but they're just chocolate, like chocolate flavor.
What's the mascot?
It's like a elephant or something.
What's number 2? Say
Um,
another Spanish shit. I'm gonna be upset.
no, it's not another Spanish one. That's just like a
El
nostalgic
Pollo,
one.
El Pollo Loco.
Um,
Flavored cereal.
yeah, I don't know. Second would probably be I want to say maybe Captain Crunch,
I'm not mad at that. Which one?
the regular one with all the colors in it. Which one's that one?
Not a fan.
I'd rather have like Oops All Berries, Loki. Say nah, peanut butter Captain Crunch used to go hard back in the day. I was a little kid. I would eat that shit. I don't know. I fuck with.
Hey,
Captain
actually, no. I'll take Captain Crunch. I'll put Lucky Charms up there. So Choco Crispies, Lucky Charms,
Lucky
and
Charms. I don't know.
Reese's Puff.
None of y'all said Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's crazy.
Reese's Puff. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is like
That's number 1.
it's nah. I mean for you, but it's like
No.
it's a classic. I
Oh.
respect it so much, but it's not the best. It's definitely a go-to for sure.
Don't
It's
that shit
tough.
taste like
It's
horchata at
tough.
the end of it though? Like OD.
Tastes like milk and cinnamon.
Yeah, it's
It
cinnamon
don't taste like
milk.
horchata.
That's not
Tastes
horchata.
like
I
water,
know.
water and cinnamon.
Y'all hate that horchata that be like you can tell they like just like mix like it's just powdery.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's super thick. Like the sugar, it's just basically all sugar.
Mm.
There's no real flavoring to it.
What are you talking about?
For horchata,
I don't be getting bad horchata. Bro.
What you be getting good ones?
Yeah.
I mean, I know where to get good ones.
Where you go?
My mom.
Around here.
Oh,
Your mom?
around here.
Around here.
I don't know around here.
I fuck with that one place. Not necessarily.
There's actually a new pupusa truck. I told you on All Saints.
Did
Bro.
you try their?
Oh, I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, did you try
They're
their
tough.
horchata?
I tried their pupusas. Do they have horchata?
I don't know, but you're the one who went there.
No, they don't have horchata.
Like, poke bean and cheese pupusas ones. Pupusas.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
revueltas.
Yeah, those are OD.
Hell
But
yeah.
you know the place by Rico Taco, like right next to Rico's Tacos, like the little Salvadorian cafe type pupusa place. It's
Where
right.
is it?
It's the same.
Oh,
building
Doña
as Rico's.
Azucena's, yeah. That's a. Let
Best
me
one.
tell you right
That's
now.
the best one. in my
That's an
opinion.
OG.
Yeah, you know them. You
That's
know
a
them.
yeah.
Right?
I've told you that.
Yeah, back in the day, I always think about it when I go there.
Damn, yeah, no, my parents knew them.
Yeah.
They started off on. That's a good story to tell. You've been to the one in
That shit's
Langley
Langley
Park.
Park, yeah.
Yeah, so the one in Langley Park is bussin'. That's
Yeah.
10 times better than the one in
Yeah,
Laurel.
I fuck with the one.
The bitches in there know what the fuck they're doing, bro. Like straight wet bags, just cooking that shit up. It's amazing.
Nice.
And so like they're in
I like
Langley
it that
Park,
way.
and they have like half the building now. They started off in like a small little, like it was like a takeout shit.
Yeah,
How many minutes are we in?
25. Keep going.
You
Fucker.
think this shit might cut off soon?
In 30.
Yeah, let me just do it real quick.
Continue talking.
Alright, true. So, yeah, they started off in this small little joint. It was just like a takeout in that same building. They bought the one next door. But before that, there's like, this place is right in front of a bunch of Langley Park apartments. Before that, the lady, Doña Azucena, Mrs. Azucena,
Yeah,
she lived in those apartments. And she would sell pupusas out of her house.
that's alright.
And she had one table inside. And people would, my parents would line up to like go and sit and eat pupusas at this like a table that could sit like 8 people,
Yeah,
and just be random people in there eating pupusas.
that's a,
So like they met her a long ass time ago when she was young and shit. She recently passed like I want to say like a couple years ago. I don't want
did she deserve it?
probably.
You want to cut the camera on
Yeah.
That's like one of the top tier places because that's what I'd be saying.
Doña Sucena's is top 10, top
Top
3.
tier, right? Top
They're
tier.
lit.
Top
So what-
3.
what
I
else-
wouldn't say the Laurel one is because
Well, I'm talking about Laurel specifically then.
Alright, then, yeah, Doña Sucena's.
Is that number one?
Yeah. For pupusas, yeah, hell yeah.
What about Ariel and Vladimir? Remember they had a place? Their parents had one?
Yeah, they sold
Remember
it.
Chuck E. Cheese?
They sold
El
it.
Charo?
Yeah, they sold
That
it.
place cool?
This,
Never been
it's, they're
That's
good.
Salvadoran, right?
Salvadoran Mexican
Oh,
food.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I've
serve
never been there.
pupusas, tacos, and all that shit.
The pupusa truck near the
I made the bar there if you ever want to go there.
liquor store is not bad either.
Which one?
The one near the
Oh,
island.
fuck.
Oh,
Fucking-
yeah, by Island Liquors. Yeah, I've been there. I've had that one a good amount of times. I
What's
forgot
it called?
Vanessa. That's not
Vanessa's. It's
isn't
Vanessa. It is
Yeah.
Vanessa's.
There's one by Woody's that I don't know. That I've
Pupusas
never
are just
been.
too expensive around here, bro.
They should be like what?
My
like
mom
$2,
just makes them, so
They're like $2.75, $3 around here.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
bullshit.
the one in Laura are
All I need is
250. The new
three.
one.
That's
All I need is
crazy.
3, and I'm chilling. Though.
You
Nah,
gotta.
I mean like 4 or 5 of them bitches.
I could eat 4.
Yeah.
But I'm not eating more than 4.
I've eaten like 6 or 7 of them.
I mean, that
bitches.
shit would fuck me up.
No, I eat
See,
probably
that's
like
the type of shit that really do fuck your stomach
Eight,
up.
Nah.
I probably eat like 8.
Exactly, yeah, bro.
God
We're just used to it,
damn.
bro. It's like you eating fucking kimchi. You probably swallow a whole pound of
You
it.
don't count the amount of pieces of kimchi. You just eat it. You know what I mean? It's just-
Isn't kimchi like an animal, like a sea dweller?
Not at all.
What is it?
Kimchi?
Yeah.
Kimchi is like a type of way to treat a veggie. Like pickled almost, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
Like,
that is.
you know, you can pickle a jalapeno, you can pickle a cucumber.
What do you mean pickle?
So you don't know. Pickled, like pickled with the ends in ed. It's a way to treat a food. Like if you sit in like vinegar and some dill, like mustard, mustard season.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
So,
so-
I didn't know kimchi was just that for
Because
Asian.
kimchi, the most common kimchi is cabbage and radish for sure. Cabbage is probably.
So it's
the
like a
most.
curtido,
I don't know
essentially.
what
Curtido is cabbage and shit. And,
that is. Oh, like that comes with the pupusa.
yeah,
That's more like slaw though. That's more like a coleslaw.
but that's like cured in like a
A
vinegar
vinegary,
type shit. Yeah.
So that's what it is. Yeah, I guess kimchi's that because there's kimchi's like vinegar and like but hella red pepper. It's not gochujang.
Do you eat it with the pupusa with the salsa, or do you raw dog your pupusa?
Yeah, how do you eat pupusas? I want to know.
I eat it like Eve does. I remember the first time I had pupusas ever. I pulled out fork and knife and Eve was like, "Stop!" and got mad.
Yeah, I fuck with her
And
for
we were
that.
in like a real like
I fuck with her for
we were
that.
like real Salvadoran restaurant. And I was like, "Oh my bad." Like I was genuinely like, "Shit, my bad." Like
yeah, yeah.
You would have been looking at you crazy.
Everyone would have looked at
rip,
you
rip a good
crazy.
piece, put that slaw in the middle of it, pinch it. I like dipping it sometimes, but I'll usually pour it too. The
You
sauce.
pour the sauce on the curtido.
Yeah, and eat that shit.
Wait, on the like.
Once I pinch that bitch, I'll pour that shit on my pen.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you pour the sauce on
On
the?
top while before.
Yeah,
Oh, on the salsa.
you put
on
the salsa
slaw.
on the curtido. Yeah.
I put this. I already rip it. I put the slaw on the rip piece, pinch the slaw, so it's almost like I wrap that bitch the slaw in the
Okay.
middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually I just be dipping.
So you like individually grab piece by piece. Cause usually like
That's
I
how
get
Eve be doing it
pupusas.
for real. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean no, that's
Eve
valid.
said most people don't dip it. That's what she told me one time. She's like most people. She said it's usually more normal thing to pour it.
Yeah,
on.
you pour it
Yeah.
on top of the
I
pupusa.
grab like the cortido. I spread the pupusa out, grab the cortido, put it all over the pupusa, and then just.
Okay.
That's
Put the salsa.
gay. Nah, yeah, bro.
I don't
put it
like
on the
doing
sa-
that. I don't like
Yeah,
doing that.
it all
That's
on
like
top.
that's
It gets
equivalent
too
to like
soggy.
that's equivalent to like putting ketchup on your French fries before you.
Yeah, no. So
don't
it's
like
like
that.
pupusas right here. You put I grab a big ass because I love curtido. Like I probably.
Yeah, that shit. I eat the
more
whole bag. I
yeah.
eat the whole bag for sure.
I need like 3 bags.
Yeah,
4
that
bags.
shit's a whole part of it. It's yeah.
I
it's
eat
OD.
more curtido than pupusa when I take the
I
bite.
feel like I do the same
So like
thing.
I grab a chunk of it,
Maybe
put
get
it
that
down
shit in a
right
little
here.
bag and I'll tie it up.
Yeah,
and shit.
I put it down right here and I'll
Like
pour the
it's like a
salsa
dime or
on top of
something.
the curtido, and then I'm like breaking apart the
You be
pupusa.
biting the bag and like pouring it out. I just
Yeah,
pull it
you
out.
bite the bag.
Yeah, I'm hit. I be eating pupusas. I fuck with pupusas.
You ever have
That's one of
bagged
the best
water?
things. Not from like
Now
a
that boy
market.
will fuck up
not,
your stomach.
Not from a Mac.
What, bagged water?
Yeah.
Dirty ass.
What do you mean
bag.
fuck up your stomach?
So what kind of bag? Those Ziploc?
Yeah,
or,
you
like,
you got no size.
Grocery bag?
Let me stop. When's the last time you went to El Salvador? Anyways.
I was like 12.
It's like a grocery
I
bag,
don't
a
know.
Ziploc bag with a straw in it,
No, it's literally like
Like
a
water and like
and you just bite it and pour it out. Of it.
Yeah, it's like a
Plastic.
I've
like
seen
a
people do that with
square
soda
bag.
too, though. You can buy soda out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you buy
And
soda.
you
Well,
buy horchata
typically
with that.
they do that because like some places don't allow like or it's like restaurants and shit. You know, you get money for like recycling cans.
Yeah.
So like over there, like even restaurants will do it. It's not just like homeless people that do it. Like
They'll pour
so
that shit
so
out the
they'll
can,
like come to the table and they'll give you a bag,
Yeah.
pour your Coke in there in front of you, like get some ice in there,
I fuck with
and then
Korean
they'll
restaurants.
recycle the can themselves.
Korean restaurants will do that. You ask for a Coke, they'll give you a glass and a cold Coke and a straw.
Yeah.
I just fuck with that. How Korean restaurants be doing that shit.
Like here.
Yeah, in Korea. There's most. Yeah, there's like OD.
You've never been to Korea.
The most OD. No, yeah, I'm not talking about in Korea. I'm talking about just Korean restaurants.
Koreatown?
The most OD Korean
Did you see-
restaurant for real is right around the way. It's in Beltsville.
What?
It's in Beltsville, right next to the. You know where Alex works at the Filipino store, the Manila Mart.
You're talking on Route 1?
7-Eleven. It's right off Route. Yeah, on Route 1. Once you right as you
Gongchan,
get,
something
right
like
as
that.
you get into Beltsville, it's next to
Nam.
7-Eleven. It's got all
Nam.
Asian writing on the side. I don't even know what it's called, bro.
I think that's the one that
Where
everyone
is it
goes
at?
to. It's like by all the tire centers and everything on Route 1.
Nah, it's farther. It's in the cut. It's in
It's
the cut.
but it's before College Park, right? Beltsville.
It's before College Park. It's right where you. It's right after
Past
you
the
get past the
cemetery?
little liquor store. That little ass liquor store in Beltsville. You know where Jake lives by chance?
Jake who?
There.
The dude Jake could be coming over Margin, like hanging on Margin Lake.
No.
Nah, it's in Beltsville. It's like right before. Yeah, you're not in College Park at all. Yeah.
But it's on Route 1, or it's like
Yeah,
off of
you
it.
take a right off of Route 1, and it's like in the shopping center in the cut behind. There's a 7-Eleven right there. It's like an ugly.
Oh yeah, next to the 7. Why didn't
Yeah.
you say the
That's why
7-Eleven?
Ben said that.
You haven't said that. You said there's the
Manila Mart and
Manila
7-Eleven
Mart.
and the 7-Eleven
Okay, yeah, no, that is the
So
place
it's the
that
one
Edward
in the
goes to.
back,
It's like
though.
Gongchan or something like that.
The one in
That's
the
what it's
back.
called. Yeah.
to the left.
Edward said that shit is like OD.
Yeah, that's the
OD.
That's like my mom will say it. I mean, my mom probably. If not, my mom probably like back in the day it was, but maybe not anymore. I don't know because I haven't been there in like 5
for
years.
real.
But back in like from like being like 8 years old, little as shit all the way.
Y'all
till,
go there?
Yeah, that me and my mom would go there, and like that shit, that's real. That's some real Korean shit. They got all real shit. Like that shit's fire. I haven't been there since I was like 16.
They bring the cats and dogs from Korea.
They have this OD crispy pork. Crispy pork appetizer. You can also do it in chicken, but it's crispy pork, and they give you the
Crispy
sweet and sour.
frog.
This hot, thick, sweet and sour dipping. You just
I
dip
hate
that
sweet
bitch-
and sour sauce.
No, but it's like this. It's different.
It's different.
It's not.
I
really-
hate packaged sweet.
It's not sweet and sour.
sauce.
It's a whole different thing. It's thick as shit. It's thixotropic as fuck.
Okay.
Like you.
Dixotropic.
It's a deep. It's a word I learned in 6th grade. It's an OD word.
That's tough. Yeah.
Molasses, for example. is
Yeah, I know.
thixotropic.
Yeah.
So like, if you poured it upside down, it wouldn't pour out like liquid. It would eventually, but it's hot. If it was cold, it wouldn't at all. But if it's hot when it gets just like gelatinous on there.
True.
I don't know. That shit's really OD. They sell like the fried.
That's like a
chicken.
Korean barbecue place.
It's not Korean barbecue.
Or is it like you get it by like a plate?
It's a real restaurant.
Is K-pop
They don't
like
got-
K-pop?
they don't got grills
Do you
in the
guys
middle,
do
so-
that here? Like,
What?
do you guys? Does your mom like put the bowl of hot water and you guys dip shit?
Like
Or
a soup,
broth.
I've done that before, but not.
You don't have the setup here.
My mom has a little burner.
She has a setup.
Like she could make Korean barbecue.
So can we have an episode with Korean barbecue?
Yeah, where she just puts it out here and just
Dead
puts
ass.
it. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
That'd be cool as fuck.
I'm hungry as shit now that we're talking about this.
Pupusa's Korean barbecue.
Yeah, we had a
Pupusa's
fire,
better than Korean
we had,
barbecue.
We had a fire question last week. What's your top 3 foods by country?
Oh.
So like I said Korean food. I said Salvadorian food, or I wanted to say Mexican or Salvadoran food. And then I had to say, and we thought about this because I definitely almost was going to guarantee I wasn't going to say this, but I had to put American food there. Because American food, when you first, like, when people say, like, American food really is bullshit, usually just Americanized shit. But then there's some things like that that are, like, OD.
Like what? Burgers and fries and like wings.
Tex-Mex food. See, we have this big company because that's American.
Tex-Mex, but like
See?
it's not. It's
See,
not.
thank you.
But it
It's
is
not
only the
because
Americans think that shit.
because it's influenced from the Mexicans.
It's not influence. It was.
It is.
Stole the
It
whole
is.
flow.
It's
They
still.
stole the whole flow.
See?
Yeah, that's
so then what
crazy.
about like New York style pizza?
That's like
Like
their
real
own
New York
shit.
style pizza.
That's like a rip off from
Of
like
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
But like
But is that not American and OD also? And then
I guess.
the only thing you can say, yeah, like hamburger, because when we first started talking about it, I literally said hamburgers, hot dogs. That's like the only thing that's really American. But hear me out. Chinese takeout food. That's American food.
No, bro.
That's
It's
not Chinese
Chinese.
food.
You know, one time
That's not
They
Chinese
eat
food.
that in China.
No, they don't.
they don't.
Yeah,
No,
they
you
do.
just talked about this last week.
Because
You
I
named
was
a bunch of dishes.
because look,
That shit
Daniel,
not
Daniel.
Chinese.
Oh, I went to Pilates and there was like transfer exchange students from China.
That's American propaganda
And then
to
we-
make you hate
we-
China. They
we-
eat that shit over there.
We
bro.
used to go to China American Inn near 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And then-
Probably
hold it a little closer.
She was like,
Put your mouth.
she was like, or he was like, why you come to Chinese restaurant and eat American food? Because I got the 5-piece with like fries and like
Yeah.
bubble sauce and shit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? Yeah, that's American food. I was like,
Yeah.
that's fact.
And
I never
even
thought of
even
it.
like Kung Pao chicken and General Tso, like that's just not Chinese food, bro.
It just sounds tough.
Yeah, it just sound Asian. That's just not Chinese food.
One time.
So that's my top 3.
All right, so top 3. I like, let's say, Salvadorian food, but like, would that be like Hispanic food? Can I say that? Like, or like
it's by country,
No, by country.
Central American food?
No, by
No,
country.
country.
You know what a country
Not
is,
region.
bro?
Alright. Salvadorian.
I respect it. I had put that shit on my list. I almost wanted to say Mexican. You said Salvadorian and Mexican. That was your 2 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italians. I said
Yeah.
Salvadorian, Italian,
I
Mexican.
almost said Italian.
Then
What if you said dairy?
we could do like,
Dairy?
Don't forget, you love dick.
You like cereal? I'm allowed to eat that. You love cereal and water. What is that? That's funny.
let's see.
What nationality dick you like most, you faggot?
Whoa.
Whoa, what are you talking about? I thought you were talking about cereal
Yeah,
and water.
you be eating dick. Continue, bro. You ruined it for
I don't
me.
get it. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, what the fuck you talking
You
about?
ruined it.
I just look at it as like a diss. Like, what the fuck you did?
He was.
But like, I don't get from what though. But anyway, Salvadorian. What is I like Pakistani food. I like the spicy shit.
Whoa, Pakistani.
Nah,
I can't even.
he
What
doesn't
the
even
fuck is,
know. No.
What is Pakistani?
He just threw out the first Middle
or
Eastern country he knew.
What's
He just said
What
it.
do you mean Pakistani?
Yo, just halal is what she likes to eat.
I like halal, but like the other shit too, like
That's not
but look,
What
it's
is
not also halal. Like
halal is a
kebab,
like,
but like
today.
there's
Lamb.
there's also kebab is like
Gyros.
lamb, gyros and stuff.
OD.
Like that's like Greece food, right? Like from Greece.
That's
Yeah, I would say that's Greece.
It's Mediterranean food.
But
If
like
you're being
Greece.
honest,
It's
it's Middle
Greece.
East. No, but it's Mediterranean food. So like, yeah, Greece and also the Middle East.
But we're doing it
gotta
by
pick
country.
a
But we're
country.
doing a country, yeah.
Fucker.
So then pick something else. Say
Greece.
Greek food.
That's
I'd
a
say
good
Greece.
answer. That's a good ass answer.
I like
didn't
Greece.
think
So
about it.
like
I just had some
Salvadorian
today and
Greece.
I love that
Yeah, I
shit.
love that shit.
I love that shit.
I don't
Lamb,
eat
like, I don't like the
gyros.
chicken usually when they got it. I like the lamb.
No, of
bro.
course, sliced lamb, of course.
OD.
Yeah, so I'll do that. So what I got? Salvadorian, Greece, and then
Good answer.
let's see. I love. Let's do Peruvian food. I fuck with Peruvian food.
Oh, like chicken?
Yeah,
He's
like
just trying to be all extravagant.
No,
he's
he's
lying
picking
right
some good-ass
now.
food.
He's picking out good places, but they're not his favorite.
No,
When's the last
no.
time you ate Peruvian food?
I had Peruvian
Sardines,
food like
pollo a la
3 days ago.
brasa.
Where?
I had a lomo saltado at Chidos.
Oh, lomo
At where?
saltado.
Cheetos.
Cheetos is not.
No, but a lomo saltado, that's a Peruvian dish.
Yeah, I know
You
it's
said
a
that
me-
shit on
I
the
know-
restaurant menu.
I know. Lomo
Yeah.
saltado is a Peruvian dish.
Cheeto, but
you
Cheetos
just made
look
it.
is
You went to
American.
Cheetos.
Which is Tex-Mex, which is American.
No, Cheetos.
Cheetos,
Well,
it literally says Tex-Mex on it. It used to be Don Pablo.
They're just trying to attract white people.
My dad is from New Mexico. We had this whole... Listen, my dad's from New
That
Mexico.
doesn't make them not white.
No, but he grew up on on Tex-Mex. Like, that's what it is. And yeah, he gets it. He literally goes, it's just Mexican food, milder, and then we add, like... He said they add a lot more, like...
Cabbage.
Yeah, like,
and,
no, just all
coleslaw.
bland, yeah, and shit like that. And he explained it. That's Tex-Mex food. So it's whether you like it or not...
Well,
That's
well,
American.
too bad. Tex-Mex is
And I love
a
Cheetos,
country.
bro. I love
Tex-Mex
Cheetos.
isn't a country.
Don Pablo, when did you come to Laurel?
So I came to Laurel like 2013, 14.
No, I don't think Don Pablo's.
Don Pablo's gone back in the day, like 2010.
Don
man.
Pollo or Don Pablo?
Don Pablo.
So
That's
Cheetos,
where
the whole
was.
thing, it looked just like it, but Don Pablo was tougher because it was purple lights.
I was
and
unaware.
The fountain in the middle was like really
and they, remember
big.
they had all like they had like Elmos and shit up on the walls. I don't know, some crazy like stuffed animal shit.
Did y'all ever go to David Buster's in Montgomery County?
Montgomery
Yeah, I was
County.
Which one's Montgomery? You mean Anne Arundel Count or Anne Arundel Mall?
No, like in Rockville. Did y'all
They
go
used to be
to-
Jillian's and shit, right?
No,
I think I've been before once.
no,
or
but you haven't
twice, when I
been
was
to
really-
the one in Rockville.
No, I think I have once or twice back in the day with my dad and my mom when I was really young.
I actually had the roller coaster. That shit was hard.
Remember Jillian's? Remember it used to be called Jillian's back in the day?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And then it
The one
turned
at
into
Arundel Mills?
Yeah, and then it turned into Dave and Buster's. Do you remember they used to have the virtual bowling? I used to do that all the time.
Virtual bowling.
You would be like a bowling alley, but there was a digital screen, and there was just a ball that would spin in place, and you could spin it's a big ass bowl, and you would spin it, and you would bowl. And me and my dad would play that shit when I was like 5, 6 years old.
True.
I used to love that shit.
No, I never played that.
Back when it was Jillian. And my dad would get drunk as shit.
Jillian's, I remember going there all the time. That shit was lit.
I remember I was like 8, 10
Damn,
years
you
old.
started looking at me
I remember
again.
I was like 8, 10 years old. We were at Jillian's, and my dad had this like big. I remember he doesn't usually drink these shits, but he had like a blue cocktail fishbowl type drink,
Mm-hmm, the big ass
and
drinks.
he let me sip on it. Like, he let me sip on it. We were at the booth, and he let me drink it. It tasted like Kool-Aid.
That's
Right,
crazy.
it's something I used to, me and my brother and like my cousins, we used to do. It was like whenever we had like a big dinner with family and some of the family was like drinking, they had like margaritas and shit. We'd ask the waiter for extra straws, like just to fuck around, and they always like give them to us. And we'd connect like 6 or 7 straws together, and like while everyone's talking, you would like. It was like a joke of ours, like who could sneak a sip of like a drink or something. And you'd like throw it across the table. You'd have to pull mad hard and shit. Like,
take the whole drink before you.
not the whole drink. You just try taking a sip. Most times you would get caught and like we'd get like beat or something. Yeah.
Yo, that's funny. I never like. I remember
like that.
It's hilarious. Like my dad would like. When I was little, I'd definitely been in bars. Like being a little like the only little kid in a bar. Like I've been there.
That's crazy.
I've done it like a handful of times for sure. Like it's like my dad's local bar, and he like introduced me to all his friends.
Hey,
and
they're
like,
like,
I'm like literally like 9 years old. And my dad's like, you want a burger? We'll get a burger. I'm like, oh,
just this is the only way that your mom would let him go out, bro.
Like, I want to go home.
You have to go. You have to take Josh. He's like, fuck it, you coming, bro?
I used to do that to my brother a lot when I was like, because my brother was 7 years older than me, and I was like probably I was like 5, 6 years old. And my brother was like 12, 13, and then once he got to 14, 15, he like was like, nah. But like I used to always be like, I want to go.
Yeah.
And my mom would be like, just fucking take him.
My brother's 10 years older than me, so like, but he was actually cool. Like that was my mom's way of like, same thing, like trying to keep him like from doing shit.
Yeah.
But my brother would just take me with him everywhere. So like, my brother would like pull up to like a parking lot, hop in someone's car, and like leave me with his phone and like hotbox the car. I'd pull up to girls' house. I used to play with like girls' dogs and shit, like in the living room.
Yeah, I used to be like, I remember there's times when I've like played, like I'm like 7 years old and I'm playing like Manhunt with a bunch of freshmen.
Yeah.
Girls are there. Or like
I played strip football.
Yeah,
I played strip football with a bunch of like they were all like high schoolers.
That's
and my brother was
I
like,
played
yeah,
football before, and I'm like the only little ass kid, and they're like going easy.
Nah, they played strip football at night.
I'm pissing some of them off, and my brother's like, "Fuck you!" Like,
nah.
Can't get mad at my brother, and I'm like, ah. I remember that shit, bro. Like, I used to be an annoying ass little brother. Shout out my brother though.
Any brother stories? Mario, do your
Mario was cool. We would just go, like, I would do everything. Like, I would just be with him, the entire time. Like, we go to the mall. He'll link up with his friend, and I'll just be there. He'd be like, I mean, one time he
How
bought
much
me, like,
older is he than you?
That's what I said.
he bought me shoes. He's like 10 years older.
10 years older?
Yeah, same.
He was just, it was cool. Like, I would see him around, like, when he would leave the house, I would sneak into his room, play GTA.
Yeah.
Then, like, he'll come, he'd be like, bro, you be touching my shit?
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah. And he was like, nah, bro, like, you touching my shit, like, chill the fuck out, like, pressing me and shit, like, bro.
I used to find like nudie magazines. Yeah, I used to find like nudie magazines in my brother's room. He had like a little desk with like a key, and I would like unlock that shit and like, look at that shit.
Damn, he had magazines.
Yeah, I'd be like 9, 10 years old at the time. Like my brother would be like a senior.
That's like the first porn you ever watched or seen?
Nah, I remember the first porn I ever saw.
What is it?
One day when I was real little, by myself, I used to watch TV by myself a lot, and I was like 6 years old, and I had to be like 6, and it was like HBO.
Yeah, okay, so we have the same story.
So,
like,
it was like
late at night.
I always remember though.
It's like softcore porn.
Yeah, but no, this one was weird. It was like Asian, right? And they were like skits, and one was an Asian girl. I always remember that she was like a plane attendant, and her titties were out the whole time. She's had her titties out, being a plane attendant.
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, "Oh, this is funny," and like I remember the name of the show.
What was it?
I don't know, like not now. I don't know, but I remember that I remembered it. And I was so little, because I was so little that I didn't think it was bad words. Like, I just thought it was a thing.
Yeah.
So the next day, me and my brother are upstairs in the family room, and I say the thing to him, like the name of the show. My brother was like, he's like, you saw that? He's like, I'm telling Mom, like, that type of shit. And I'm like, wait, no. I'm like, I don't even know what it was. I'll always remember that shit, bro.
That's funny as shit.
And I don't remember the name of it, but obviously what I said, my brother immediately knew what that shit was. So he was like,
that's how I started watching. Like, that's the first time I ever watched porn. I was probably like 6, 7, or 8. And then it was like softcore shit like that. And I remember actually the first one I vividly remember was like Pirates.
Yeah.
It was like they were like on the ship. It was like they barely even fucked. They would just like make out on the ship, but like it was like they're on a ship and all the girls are in like the sluttiest outfits with their titties out and everything.
Yeah, Cinemax, and you're like,
and I was like a little kid. I was like,
yeah, I remember.
And then my dick started going. I'm like, what the fuck?
I remember when I was like 9, 10, and like that would show like I'd run into shit on Cinemax or like it'd be late at night, I'm like 9 years old, and then or like even like Girls Gone Wild commercials. I'd stay up late and I'd see it, and I would get a boner, and I was so young that I thought it just meant like I had to pee. So I would go to the bathroom like, man, I gotta pee, and I'm trying to pee. I'm like, why I can't pee? Like,
that's funny as shit.
But then, yeah, y'all remember like the first time y'all like beat?
I don't remember. No, I don't remember.
I'll always remember that shit too. Like, cause I remember, I think it had to be like, what was the first Harold and Kumar movie? White Castle or some shit. Remember that shit? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Harold and Kumar.
When they went to prison for the one time?
That was the second one, right?
Man. Yeah,
y'all remember
go to
that
White
shit?
Castle.
Okay, so like I remember that movie because I think we were probably like I was probably like 5th grade when that first one like was on TV, and there was one part where he was like jerking off, like you just see his arm moving up and down, and I was like, so I guess that's how you jerk off, and I remember like I tried that shit, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but like I just like did my research, like alright, so I was like watching like Cinemax porn, and I just remember like I didn't like nut, like you got like an orgasm, and I just had no clue what the fuck that was. I was like, my mind went, I was like, what the fuck was that?
What just happened?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And I just remember after that, I just beat off like 100 million times that whole song.
Damn.
It was
I
like
never beat off
to
crazy like that.
It was like 5th grade going to 6th grade. That summer.
Oh,
bro,
yeah. 5th grade going to 6th grade.
When I learned how to do it, bro, it was a wrap. Like I was doing that shit all day. It was bad.
Bro, you remember,
I remember watching Marley and Me and like, being up to Jennifer.
You remember Mrs. Rubin?
That's crazy.
You remember Mrs. Rubin?
Yeah, she was one of my favorite teachers.
I'm not gonna lie, this is...
C&B.
I'm so sorry, bro.
It's one
of the first persons I vividly remember beating off to.
She was tough.
When I was young.
She was tough.
I was like, damn, Mrs. Rubin. And my mom was cool with her. We're like best friends with her still. So I was always around her and shit. I was like,
my mom would like give her
big
cakes
ass titties. But yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
She loved me.
Of course.
I kind of had a crush on her too, like a motherly.
She was bad.
She did look good. Her face was kind of like very pink, like Asian.
Yeah.
But she was just thick as shit.
She was thick as shit.
Thick Korean.
Yeah.
She was one of my
and
favorites.
she'd always like be all up on me because she like not even weird shit, just because like my mom is best friends with her, so she'd be like, oh.
I remember going into that.
And I'd be like, yes.
People thought she was mean, like going into that year.
She was mean though.
No, but she really wasn't.
I mean, well, if you were a dumbass, she was mean.
You're right. But she was never mean to me. I swear. I never felt uncomfortable around her like type shit.
No, me neither. Yeah.
I loved Miss Rubin.
Miss Rubin was the best.
I wonder what she's doing now.
She's doing good.
Savage.
She's not good.
Do you still know her?
My mom still works with her.
If you ever see her, tell her I said hey.
I'll tell her, yeah.
I'm dead ass.
I'll tell my mom to tell her.
Yeah, and my mom.
Alright, Ben.
Like, cause dude, my
mom. Dead ass. They're still best friends.
My mom. I know my mom still remembers her. If I asked her about her. Dude, that's dope. Tell her I said was good. Like, she's like my favorite teacher of all time. Her, Miss Dickman.
I don't remember that.
2nd grade, Miss Dickman, bro. She was hilarious.
I wasn't there 2nd grade.
So when I was there, Miss Dickman was like 80 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was her last year ever teaching. And I don't know if it was because of that, but she was just cool as fuck. Like, she was just funny as shit, like an old white lady.
You remember
I was so young though.
You remember Miss Balderrama?
Yeah.
And then she got married in the middle of the year and turned into Miss Reynolds.
Yeah. She was Indian, right?
She was from Pakistan. Something like that. But she was cool as fuck. Damn,
Free Palestine.
I never talked to her.
Huh?
I never talked to her.
You know what I was... Oh, shit, this is a good story. That we were in the class. So I had that class with Kelsey Toller.
Totally.
Tolley or Toller?
Totally. You know what's funny? Her brother...
Kylie Toller is the one that we went to school with. Kelsey Tolley.
I just found out this big-ass dude who, like, works at the gym I be going to.
Is her brother?
Yeah, it's her brother. He's, like, huge as fuck. He looks like John Cena.
Well, it was me, her...
Damn, I'm dying.
Mariah, Abraham.
Yeah.
And this other, like, curly-headed kid. Anyways, we did
It was Nick.
Huh?
It was Nick.
Did we talk about this?
Yes.
On an episode?
I don't know about what you did. What was it?
Was it Nick?
You don't remember, but I was telling you it was that kid Nick, bro. He was there only for that 1 year, and everyone like.
Okay, yeah. All right.
He chipped his tooth. He slipped on a napkin.
Yeah, it was fucking Nick. He fucked his tooth up, bro.
Everybody.
Yeah.
He was so cool, and then everything just ruined.
Yeah, he left, bro.
Yeah, he left.
He left right after. Bro, chipped his tooth in the cafeteria.
He came to school on some. Everyone thought he was cool as shit.
He
like,
was
like,
cool.
Yeah, I'm cool as shit. Like, and he wore like Eagles jerseys and shit. Like, I just remember being kind of like, damn, like this motherfucker's like. Like, I used to be on some, like, I'm trying to be popular. This motherfucker's, like, ruining it.
Yeah. Back in the day,
little kid shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he slipped on it.
But you remember how that happened?
He was running for a snack line.
Yeah, they called the snack line. They're like, no running. They literally say no running.
He said, I'm gonna run.
Sprints,
He said, I'm Nick. I'm gonna run.
Slip, bang.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy.
Anyway.
He said, Started crying like a little boy. He really was. I thought he was cool.
Yeah, everything got ruined after that, man.
That shit must hurt.
His agent was like, "We gotta get out of here. This is not good for our PR."
Whole county switch up and everything.
Yeah.
But we in that class we did a concert at
I think you talked about this, but I don't remember. So go on.
Yeah, we did a concert at the playground, like at recess, and like Mariah beatboxed and shit, and I think Kelsey was just there like doing like dancing or some shit. Nick rapped, and I was like in charge of getting people to go.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, and like
I made paper tickets.
I made little tickets. Yeah,
and I was on some hater shit. I think.
Probably.
I was like, this shit whack as fuck. I kind of wish I was a part of it. Shit whack as fuck.
But yeah, we had a whole concert and people walked up to the playground.
I surprisingly almost vividly remember.
You remember that shit?
I very vividly remember me like being a hater about it.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. And
it was popping. Like that shit was popping.
That shit was cool.
You go to the concert. I was like, bro, I'm gonna be there. Like when we all go to recess.
Yeah.
Dumbass. I definitely was on some shit like that. I was like, I'm playing football.
Yo, we actually hyped it up for like a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And then what'd y'all rap?
I don't even remember it, but I just know that Mariah and Nick.
You were rapped. Like, I'm security.
I don't know what I did. I probably rapped it too, bro.
No, bro.
We're all little ass kids.
You probably like did the lawn work or something before it. Like, you set it all up.
Yeah. Set the mulch up.
That was what, elementary school?
That was 4th grade.
Yeah, Gorman Cross in elementary.
That was 4th grade. That shit was fun as fuck.
I did the 4th or 5th grade. I did the actual talent show, like after school talent show.
Yeah.
And we did my mom, through me, I guess obviously, was the reason why it happened. The whole Taekwondo, like All Saints Taekwondo, we went and did that shit. And me and JB was there, even though he didn't go to Gorman.
JB who?
Joseph Benson.
Okay, yeah, because he was in Taekwondo.
Me and Joseph Benson were like the grand finale too. Like Joseph was tough with the broad jump type shit. Like he could jump, like we'd stack people and he would run and side kick. And then I remember like he did that shit and I hit this like up. It's called an up chucky. It's like a jump kick. Like I jump off something and kick it and I kicked my master had a ninja sword on top of his head. He was a tall motherfucker too for real. And he had a ninja sword like this and I cut a Dixie cup filled with confetti. And I kicked that shit and confetti went everywhere. And I was like And that was like the end of the Taekwondo show, and everyone was like, that shit was lit.
You guys really did that shit?
Yeah, that shit was lit. I know Joseph, I'm almost 100% positive. Yeah, Joseph.
I remember Joseph being in Taekwondo all his life.
He was definitely, he remembers like Taekwondo with me, but like, he went to Gorman and did it with it, because there wasn't many Gorman people that did Taekwondo. Mariah did it for a little bit. Drew did it for a little bit. Abraham. Drew would never change belts though, bro. He would only come to some of the things, and he would always be like a yellow belt.
True.
Like, I remember going there and he was already there, and then I made my way through and he was still like a yellow belt. Like, why? He just like didn't come.
I didn't come.
Drew was funny though. But yeah, Mariah did that shit, but not many people from Gorman did that shit.
I remember, you remember
I love that shit.
The jazz joint? It's like a jazz night, or like jazz and poetry night.
Oh yeah, in 5th graders. Do you remember the lockdown?
No.
The 5th grade lockdown.
Why did we get locked down?
No, it's like a thing. Like after school, you would stay and they would lock down.
Oh yeah.
And that was when you would really like mac on bitches too. Like
yeah, like the cafeteria and shit.
Like talking like Gigi and shit. But like,
I didn't go to school. He's all out of this shit.
You watch National Treasure and shit. Y'all remember that shit was lit. Yeah, in your elementary school they served you like cereal and water.
Fucking.
My elementary school was on bullshit.
They didn't even give out food.
They didn't have no extracurricular.
Nah, not really. It was like the first school. It was brand new too. Opened right up the street from my house. Like.
Yeah, dude, that shit made me laugh. I was thinking about that the other day about like, just like not because your explanation how like you were like I would just go home, and then like they would call my mom and she'd be like you can't do that. And you'd be like, but I mean like I live right there.
No, literally like.
That shit made me laugh.
I live right here. It was up a hill, and then there was the schools right there. Like
I used to want to live next to the school. Gorman. I used to wish I could walk home.
Yeah, walking home didn't seem like a cool thing to do.
You know what? I'll always remember too at Gorman Crossing. Y'all know John Solomon. You don't.
He doesn't know John.
Damn, John Solomon, bro. Shout out John Solomon.
Yeah.
That was my good friend like 5th grade. But I remember like 2nd grade, they finally started dropping kids off at the houses by Gorman, like where John Solomon lived. Mm-hmm. And so he got to ride our bus. Our bus would make a first stop and then go to our houses. Mm-hmm. So, like, I remember, like, he was in my class, so, like, our teacher was like, yeah, like, I forget what grade it was. She was like, they're like, yeah, just, like, get on with Josh and, like, blah, blah. And So me get off, and he gets off on a stop, and I go home. And I get home, her mom's like calling our house because she like had the directory.
Mm-hmm.
I was like crying, panicking, like, "Where's Jonathan? Where's Jonathan?" They said you would be with him. I'm like, we got off his stop. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Like, he got off his stop and he didn't know when to get home. I don't know. Like, and she just freaked out. I don't know. The next day he was there. No, he died. You know, the next day he was back at school. I don't know.
Yeah, he just walked.
I just always think that shit was hilarious.
Oh, you know what we didn't even talk about?
What?
Alright, how you went to Ohio?
Bruh, I went to Cleveland, bruh.
Just for the game?
That was a, what, 6 hour
Yeah,
drive?
so, 6 hours. Not, it wasn't a terrible drive, because, I mean, it's just a straight drive.
Is it nice?
Cleveland?
Like, no, like, when
Hell
the
no.
drive, is it nice? Like, are you going through nice shit?
Just through mountains the whole time, so it's
So
actually
it's
kinda
nice.
cool. Yeah,
that's
it is
what's up.
nice.
I drove to Tennessee 6 hours. That was cool shit, too.
Well, fucking, what do you drive through? Pennsylvania is actually a good-looking state.
Hell yeah.
Like, when you drive through, you're like, this is nice. Like, almost like, because Maryland is actually good-looking.
Maryland is a really good looking
Yeah,
state.
so when you're driving through Pennsylvania, you're like, this is more like this rural, like, looks like rural Maryland type
Mhm.
areas. And I thought, then once you get into Ohio, bruh,
It's flat.
Ohio's ugly.
For real.
Ohio's just ugly. Like, it just looks ugly, not renovated. Just everything, like, wood poles and shit.
That's
You know what I mean? Like, that's
I would love that.
no, it don't look right. Like, because I like old style shit. It just don't look right. So then, and then we got to Cleveland. Shout out Cleveland, like, the sports, it's a sports town, for real. You out there, you realize, oh, this is a sports town. And you can just tell by the
Everyone's
vibes.
wearing jerseys and shit.
People are, Saturday they're at the baseball thing, Sunday they're at the football thing, or the day before they're at the college.
That's tough.
They got billboards and shit. Donovan Mitchell is a basketball player. He just got to Cleveland. Season hasn't even started yet, right? They had billboards of Donovan Mitchell, like, welcome to Cleveland. Like, you don't see
That's
that
tough.
shit.
Yeah, you don't.
That shit was cool.
Not in, like, DC.
But Cleveland, so Cleveland's next to Lake Erie, right? For one, like, Lake Erie, I know Lake Erie. I've heard of it. It's a great lake.
It's the biggest Great Lake,
Yeah, it's
isn't
a great
it?
lake. I just knew it was a
Is
great
it not
lake.
the biggest
I
Great
think
Lake?
so. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I
But
might just say that.
I knew it was a great lake, but I didn't know shit about it. I got up there, I was like, no, that's the ocean. Like, I was like, this is the Atlantic Ocean, right? Like, I parked, we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right away.
Is it that big?
Bro, I like, a whole day went by. I'm like, this ain't Lake Erie. Lake Erie must be, like, up there. This is the ocean. like, I swear to God.
You
like,
can't see, like, the other side of the lake?
No. So I pull that shit up on
How
maps.
big is Lake Erie?
Lake Erie goes to Canada, bro. It goes from where I was at and probably a little farther back to Canada. Like, you could die out there. You know what I'm saying?
So it's the ocean.
It may as well be.
It's literally
It's
the
a damn
ocean.
sea.
Yeah.
It's like the sea.
It is the sea.
Yeah, bro. It gets choppy out there, all that. I asked the Uber drivers and shit.
Oh,
They
for
be
real? Like,
fishing.
they have like
The water
waves?
choppy.
There's waves?
Yeah, bro, I asked. They were like, yeah, that shit crazy. Because I even, like, I said something like, yeah, like, it'd probably be fun to be out there. Like, shit, I bet people even like swimming there. And they're like, nah. I'm like, you'll die out there.
Lake Erie's the one that people be dying in, right? Or
I
no?
guess. Sounds
Is there like
weird.
sharks and shit?
Nah, no. I asked them, like, they said there's no lobsters. They don't really got crabs like that. They don't got, or they got crabs, but not like that. They don't got oysters in there much, like shellfish. But
Nothing lives in
But
there.
no, they got like walleye, OD walleye, and perch.
Okay.
So I went to a nice restaurant and got walleye. Shit was bomb as fuck. But Cleveland, so yeah, that shit was dope, I guess. But then they got once a year, every year in Cleveland, they got bugs called midges, also known as mayflies. They're like really skinny flies, bro. Like, but they're like long as shit.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, they like, you know how cicadas be out when they're out.
That bad?
It's 5 to 10 times worse.
No way.
Hell no.
No, like, I'm talking about this. I parked right by the pier, went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We noticed the bugs when we started walking. We're like, this is a lot of fucking bugs. I'm like, it's a water bug. I was like, it must be some water bug.
Mm-hmm.
When we get back to the car, we are by the water. It is a water bug, but we got back to the car, it almost looked like a beehive, my car. Like a beehive divided by 2, like half of that. Like, the whole car.
It was covered in
I
there?
just had to open the door and they just, like, started flying. I was like, get in the car and close the door. And, like, a couple got in the car. I'm, like, swatting at them, throwing out the window.
That's disgusting.
Like, everywhere.
That's
And
disgusting.
apparently it happens like once or twice a year. Like it was in May, I think, and then this year they came in October, and they every year this happens. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't
live
I
there.
would never live there.
Yeah, what
Like,
the
I could
fuck?
you could offer me a lot of money.
That's why people don't live in Egypt anymore, because of the locusts.
Bro, it's so bad.
So
I
that was
agree.
a
Apparently
Bible
they're not
reference.
bad for you.
It's a
Huh?
Bible reference.
Like, what reference? Bible? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I've been to Cleveland. It was actually very clean.
Yeah.
I've been downtown Cleveland.
You just said it was dirty as fuck.
It was dirty.
But like the city.
Downtown Cleveland was nice.
Yeah,
like,
it was like very clean. Like
downtown Cleveland's nice.
you like didn't like
Nothing
really
like-
see bums. It's not like Baltimore. You go to Baltimore, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not as bad as like you'll find some slight unchy parts right outside of the city, but like it's like nah, you're fine everywhere. You're good everywhere in Cleveland. Like I've been to Philly.
Oh, I think
Philly's
Philly's
nasty.
actually worse than Baltimore.
Philly is a lot
Philly's
like Baltimore.
nasty.
I think it's worse.
West
no,
Philly.
Philly's not worse than Baltimore, but downtown
It might
Philly
be.
is
It-
worse than downtown
there's the
Baltimore.
homelessness in Philly is just as bad.
Downtown
No
Baltimore
question.
kind of looks kind of nice.
Like
In certain places.
Downtown Philly looks nice.
No,
as shit.
downtown Philly is
No,
disgusting.
downtown Philly looks like
where like UPenn
It
is
looks
at?
like cathedrals there.
Yes,
No, like,
that's what I'm saying. It's the
but
prettiest
it's
city
still
in the country.
bums all over the
no,
place.
No, I'm saying you go to downtown Philly, and you're like, wow, this feels like where the founding fathers came from.
yeah,
that
but
shit's
there's
hard.
there's a
Nah.
bum right next to you.
I don't know. When I was out there, it was like snowy and rainy, so maybe not.
Maybe they're under a bridge
Yeah.
at that
well,
time.
but when my Airbnb was in like Northwest Philly on accident.
Okay,
like,
that's crazy.
And I was in front. Like my house, like my whole block, like it was one of those blocks like you see in Baltimore.
They were just
Like,
outside.
They got a makeshift basketball hoop that the neighborhood shares. That type
yeah,
of shit. And, like homeless people and junkies knocking on doors and shit, like that type of shit.
and you grab the Airbnb there.
Yeah, it was dirty.
So I've been in a
So I've
nasty
seen
Airbnb.
Philly.
Actually,
Philly's
I've been in
bad.
a nasty Airbnb in Philly too, and it was literally like
Philly's bad.
people were outside.
But I liked it.
Like everyone was outside, and
That's
I was
the
like,
thing.
"Oh shit!"
I liked it though.
You know, I
it
liked it
reminded me
too.
of Maryland.
Yeah,
and I
like-
liked it.
Yeah, it was tough.
Cleveland, nah. I was like, nah, this is like weirdos. Like I'm going into stores and I see people wearing charter shit, and I'll be like, they're like from Cleveland. I'm like Bolta, like trying. They're just like, I'm like, I kept saying to Eve, I was like, yo, like 75% of the people I interact with here are so fucking weird.
There's
It's all
NPCs.
NPCs.
Yeah, they're
That's what I kept
NPCs.
saying. I was like, bro, they're basically just not real people.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah.
There's bots. I think there's bots. in
I
the
don't
world.
like Cleveland, dog.
Do you know they cloned like rats and shit already, and mouses and stuff?
I bet.
And they said that, so that means they've been cloning for like 100 years.
But if they did that with
Technically.
humans, they'd be saying like we're overpopulated and shit.
Nah, there's clones already. I'm telling you, but there's people out here that are just bots.
And they're just like, I'm buying cereal with
Yeah,
water.
they're just bots. Javi might be a
This
bot.
podcast is going to be called Cereal with Water.
Cereal with water,
Cereal with
yeah,
water.
that's a good name.
That shit is hard. Try it out, kids.
Hell no.
It's
Let's
not
wrap
bad.
this up soon, though.
Actually, yeah, I'll put my endorsement on this. Cereal with water, sparkling water in cereal, spice things up.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Pop rocks and milk.
Sparkling milk, is that a thing?
Sparkling. Oh, I saw someone put milk in a. You know that Soda Stream? Oh, Soda Stream. It's called Soda Stream. You ever heard what Soda Stream
The
is?
thing that carbonates shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put syrups in and turn soda. Some dude carbonated milk.
Is it good?
No, he's. No, was it good? Yeah.
Probably
He
good.
literally said it tasted. I forgot what he said. He said like it tasted crazy. He said it tasted like. I don't know. He said it just tasted crazy.
True.
Like he said it was gross. Change the flavor.
I fuck with milk.
So,
Whole milk is not that different from 2% milk. I don't taste the difference.
I drink lactate. Lactate whole milk goes hard. Honestly,
That
don't
goes
mind
up to
2%.
show you guys are fags.
Alright.
Lactate fags.
Hey, but thank you for having us today, y'all.
Oh yeah, Javi, thank you for being here.
It's first time on the podcast.